everybody, today we will crochet this bobble headband. It has a nice bobble texture separated by ridges. The size can easily be adjusted. The written pattern has been linked in the description box below along with the timestamps so you can skip ahead to whatever part you want. Hello and welcome to Let's All Crochet. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please subscribe for similar crochet tutorials. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver. We don't need to use exactly the same yarn. We can use any medium weight or weight 4 yarn. We're also going to need a 5mm or an 8 size crochet hook, scissors, measuring tape and a tapestry needle. Now let's begin. So we're going to begin by chaining the height of this headband, and mine is about 4 inches. So you can adjust this if you want. I will teach you how to do it. And then we're going to continue repeating the rows till we have this entire circumference of our head, and then we will join and make our headband. Going to begin with a slip knot. We can make this however we want. Now we are going to chain. We are going to chain the height. I'm going to chain 16. You can chain any even number that you want. So to chain, we are going to yarn over and then pull through this loop. This is my first chain. Yarn over and then pull through. This is my second chain. Yarn over and then pull through. 3, 4, 5. So continue in the same way till you have the number that you want. I have finished chaining. I have counted my V's. I have 16. Remember, you must have an even number. Row 1. We're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So remember, the loop on the hook does not count as a chain. This is our very first chain. We're going to skip it. And this second V is a second chain. We're going to insert our hook into the top loop of this chain. We're going to yarn over and pull through. We have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through both. So we have made our first single crochet. Let's go to the next chain and make one more single crochet. Insert your hook, yarn over and then pull through. We have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through both. So in the same way, we're going to continue making single crochet in each and every chain till the very last chain. I will meet you there. So I've finished making all my single crochet. If we start counting our single crochet from this very first V that we see here, we're going to have 15 or 1 less than the number of chains we made. I made 16 chains. I have 15 single crochet. For row 2, we're going to chain 1 and then turn our work. Yarn over and then pull through. So this is our chain 1. Now we turn our work and work in this direction. So we know this loop on the hook does not count as a chain. This is a chain 1 stitch we just made. We're not going to work into it. And right here we have our very first single crochet which we're going to work into. So we can see that there's a V, one loop that faces us and one loop that faces away from us. So we're going to work into the back loop or the loop that faces away from us. So go to this very first single crochet, insert your hook into the back loop only, yarn over and then pull through. We have 2 loops on a hook, yarn over and pull through both. This is our first single crochet. Insert your hook into the back loop of the next V. In the same way, we're just going to continue making single crochets into the back loop till we reach the end of the row. To see the V's clearly, you will just turn your work a little bit and now you can see them. So I've reached the end of my single crochet row. I just want to show you the very last single crochet. So if we turn our work, we can see this last V. On the side here is our chain 1 stitch. So this is our very last V, and into the back loop of the last V, insert your hook and make your last single crochet. You're going to count all your single crochet and you're going to have 15 or the same as row 1. So that is 15 for me. Row 3, chain 1 and turn. So yarn over and then pull through and then turn the work. Row 3 is just like row 2. The loop on the hook is not a stitch. This is our chain 1 stitch. Don't work into it. This is our first single crochet. Insert your hook into the back loop and make a single crochet. Go to the next stitch. Insert your hook into the back loop and make a single crochet. So in the same way, we are going to continue making single crochets in all the back loops till we reach the end of this row. I have reached the end of row 3. I have one single crochet left. So remember, the last single crochet is always a little hidden. Here we have our chain stitch, and this last V is a last single crochet. Don't miss it. Insert your hook into the back loop and make your single crochet. At the end of the row, always count your single crochet. You're going to have 15 or the same as row 1. Row 4. This is a bobble stitch row. We're going to chain 1 and then turn our work. We're going to start working from the first single crochet. For this row, instead of going only into the back loop, we're going to go below both the loops of the V. So let's do it once again. Insert your hook below both the loops of the V. Make a single crochet. Now in this next stitch, we're going to make a bobble stitch. Yarn over first. Insert your hook into the next stitch. Remember, we're going to go below both the loops of the V. Then we're going to yarn over and then pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Now we are going to stop our double crochet. So basically we have made half a double crochet. Now we are going to do this entire thing again. Yarn over first. Insert your hook into this very same stitch. Yarn over and then pull through. We have 4 loops on our hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through only the first 2. We have 3 loops left on our hook. So these loops will keep on increasing on our hook. Yarn over. Insert your hook into the same stitch. Yarn over and then pull through. We have 5 loops on our hook. We are going to yarn over and pull through 2. So now we have 4 loops. Yarn over. Insert your hook into the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 2. Now we have 5 loops. Once more. Yarn over. Insert your hook into the same stitch. And now we have 6 loops. So we are going to stop once we have 6 loops on our hook. We are going to yarn over then and pull through all these 6 loops. What I do is just tug a little bit before I make a single crochet in the next stitch. So this is where we made our bobble stitch. Right in the next stitch, insert your hook below both the loops of the V and make a single crochet. So in this row, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a bobble stitch in the next stitch, a single crochet in the next, a bobble stitch in the next, a single crochet in the next, right up till the last stitch. So let's make a bobble stitch in this next stitch. We're going to yarn over first and insert our hook below both the loops of the V. Yarn over and pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to repeat this 4 more times. Or we're going to repeat till we have 6 loops on our hook, whatever we want. So now we have 6 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through all 6. You can just tug a bit to tighten, and in this next stitch we're going to insert our hook below both the loops of the V and make a single crochet. So in the next stitch, make a bobble stitch in the next single crochet and continue till the end of the row. I will meet you once we finish. So I've reached the last 2 stitches of this row. I have made a bobble stitch and a single crochet and I have 2 single crochet left. So in the second last single crochet, I will make a bobble stitch. In the last single crochet, I will make a single crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook in the second last stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. So we can either repeat this 4 more times or continue repeating till we have 6 loops on our hook. So this is my second, my third, my fourth and fifth. So in total we have 5 of these or 6 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 6. Now we're going to single crochet in the very last single crochet. Remember, we're working below both the loops of the V. Now we're going to count all our stitches and we're going to have 15. Count the bobble stitch as 1 stitch and the single crochet as 1 stitch. So this is what our bobble stitches look like from the right side. Don't worry if they stretch out like this. Once we add the single crochet rows, they're going to go back inside. From now on, we're just going to repeat the 3 single crochet rows and then the bobble row. The 3 single crochet rows will all be in the back loop only and then the bobble row. This we're going to work below both the loops of the V. So let's just do it once more. This is where I've ended row 4 of my bobble row. Let's begin row 5. Chain 1 and then turn your work. So now we are going to work into the back loop only, and this is a single crochet row. To see all the V's clearly, we are just going to have to turn our work because the bobble stitches tend to push all these V's behind. So we know the loop on the hook is not a stitch. This is our chain 1 stitch. We're not working into it, and into this very first single crochet that we see, insert your hook into the back loop and we're going to make a single crochet. Now we have a bobble stitch, and this is why this V is a little bit larger. We're just going to go into the back loop like we normally do and make a single crochet. Next we have a single crochet, so we have a smaller size V. Insert your hook into the back loop and make a single crochet. Just remember to turn your work so you can see the V's clearly, and continue making single crochets in all the bobble stitches and all the single crochets till the end of the row, and I will meet you there. While working into the bobble stitch, when we insert our hook into the back loop, we tend to go like this and pick up a loop from below as well. Be careful you don't do that. You want to pick up just this one back loop and none of the loops that you see below here. So just go into just the back loop and make a single crochet. I've reached the end of the row. We're going to count all our single crochet. We're going to have 15 or the same as row 1. Let's go to row 6. Chain 1 and then turn the work. Row 6 is very easy. Into the back loop, begin making your single crochet. Continue to the last single crochet. We're going to have 15 again. I will meet you once we finish. Remember, we are making only back loop single crochet. Row 7. This is our third back loop single crochet row. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Begin working in the back loop of the first single crochet and continue working till the last single crochet. I will meet you once we finish. Row 8. This is a bobble stitch row. We are going to chain 1 and then turn our work. Into the first single crochet, we will make a single crochet. The loop on the hook is not a stitch. This is our chain 1 stitch. We're not working into it. Into the very first single crochet, insert your hook below both the loops of the V. Make a single crochet. Into the next stitch, we're going to make a bobble stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook below both the loops of the V, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. So this is half a double crochet, and we're going to repeat this 4 more times so that we have 5 in all, or we have 6 loops on our hook. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 6. Single crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to make a bobble stitch in the next, single crochet in the next till the end of the row, and I will meet you there. So this is what our work currently looks like. We have made 3 single crochet rows, a bobble stitch row, 3 single crochet rows, a bobble stitch row. We are going to continue repeating row 5, 6, 7 and 8 till we have the length of the headband that we want. So we are going to make 3 rows of back loop single crochet and 1 row of single crochet and bobble stitches. 3 rows of back loop single crochet, 1 bobble stitch row. So I will meet you once we finish. I'm going to make mine about 19 to 20 inches. Remember that this is going to spread out a bit, so you can always decide by wrapping around your head. I have finished repeating the rows and I have about 19 inches. Remember that this is going to stretch out, so you can wrap this around your head and check the fit. So when the slip knot is at the bottom left of our work, this is the right side, and for this headband it is very easy to tell the right side because we can see all the bobbles, and on the other side we can see that this is the wrong side. So with the right side facing up like this, we are just going to fold the headband in half. Now the wrong side is going to face us and we are going to slip stitch across both these sides on the wrong side so that the slip stitches get hidden. To slip stitch, I'm going to turn my work like this and place both these ends exactly against one another. Before we start slip stitching, we are going to chain 1. So yarn over and then pull through. To see the stitches of the bobble side clearly, we know we are going to turn our work like this. Bring the second side. Now we want to work into these chains that we see. Find the very first chain. You can see that this is my very first chain. I'm going to insert my hook below both the loops of the V of this very first chain. Then we're going to go to the bobble side and we're going to find our very first stitch. This is my very first stitch. Insert a hook below both the loops of the V. Here we have the chain stitch that we just made. Then we're going to yarn over, pull through the first stitch, pull through the first chain here and pull through the loop on our hook. So this is our very first slip stitch. In the same way, we're going to go below the next chain. So insert your hook below 2 loops of the chain. Now we're going to go to the other side. Insert your hook below both these loops, yarn over and then pull through the chain and pull through the loop on our hook. Go to the third chain. Insert your hook. We're going to go to the third stitch on this side. Insert your hook below both the loops of the V, yarn over, pull through both these and then pull through the loop on our hook. So in the same way, we're going to continue all across till we reach the end. I have finished slip stitching across, and if we count all our slip stitches starting from this very first slip stitch here, we're going to have 15 or the same as the number of single crochets in all the rows. We're going to turn our headband inside out so that the right side faces up. We will work the border on the right side. So now we are going to begin a single crochet border. This is where I finished my slip stitches and this is the right side where I can see the bobbles. We're going to chain one first, yarn over and then pull through. Now we're going to make a single crochet in the same stitch or the same space. So just go back to the same space or any gap that you see nearby. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through both. Now we are going to make a single crochet in the next space that we see. So I'm going to insert my hook here, make a single crochet. Single crochet in the next space and single crochet in this next space. So what I'm doing is making a single crochet right before the bobble, then right after the bobble, right before the ridge and then right after the ridge. So make a single crochet here, 1, right after the bobble 2, right before the ridge 1 and right after the ridge 2. So basically we have 4 single crochet at the side of every repeat. Single crochet, 2, 3 and then 4. Continue in the same way till you reach the end of the round and I will meet you there. So you can arrange these single crochet however you want, but this is how I am doing them. So now I have reached the end of the round. I have made my last single crochet. Now we are going to join by a slip stitch to the very first single crochet of the round. So you can see here there is no single crochet, there is just a chain 1 stitch and this is the single crochet with the 2 legs. So insert your hook below both the loops of the V of this very first single crochet. And we are going to yarn over and pull through the loop on our hook. We are going to leave about 4 to 5 inches of the yarn and then cut it. Now pull out a loop by tugging on your hook. Finish the border for the top of the headband. Now we're just going to turn it like this and in the same row as the slip stitches we're going to join the yarn first and then make a border for this side. So I'm going to attach the yarn just before this bobble here. This is where my slip stitches are. So just insert your hook into any space that you see just before the bobble. Now we're going to catch the new yarn in a loop form on our hook like this and pull it through. After we do that, we're going to chain 1. Now we're going to single crochet in the same space. So just insert your hook and single crochet. I'm going to count this as a single crochet right before the bobble. So I'm going to go right after the bobble and make 1 single crochet. Now I'm going to go right here into the space and make 1 single crochet. And I'm going to go once more into the space and make 1 more single crochet. So on this side as well, I'm going to make 2 single crochet near the bobble and 2 single crochet in these 3 single crochet rows between the bobbles. So I'm going to insert my hook, make 1 single crochet, insert my hook, make 1 more and then make 2 single crochet in the 3 rows between the 2 bobbles. Then again near the bobble I'm going to make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2 and 2 single crochet between the bobbles. So continue in the same way all around, and I will meet you at the end of this round. Reach the end of the round now. Just like the first side, we are going to join by a slip stitch to the first single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. Leave a small tail end, pull out a loop, and now we will weave this tail end in. Weave the tail end in, turn the work to the wrong side. You want to make sure we weave in on the wrong side. So I have to push this yarn to the wrong side. So you can see this is where I have made my slip stitch. I'm just going to go below both the loops of the next stitch like this, tug on the yarn, and then I'm going to go into this loop here and go like this. So basically what we can see are nice even stitches at the top here. To weave the tail end in, we're just going to go 3 to 4 times in the opposite direction with a tapestry needle. So you want to make sure you weave in the tail end firmly before you cut the yarn. I'm going to take a scissor. In the same way, weave in all the other tail ends. The headband is now ready to wear. You can see the bobble stitch rows and this little ridge in the middle caused by the back loop single crochet. It looks lovely. If you have enjoyed making this headband, don't forget to like this video and leave me a comment below. Please subscribe so you are notified for the next crochet tutorial. Here is a similar crochet tutorial you may enjoy. See you next time.